Cold outreach still works, but only when every part of the system is working together. If you're not getting replies, it's usually not the copy, it's the setup, the targeting, the timing. Here are the four pillars that keep cold email effective. Pillar one, deliverability infrastructure. The best cold email in the world means nothing if it lands in spam. That's why infrastructure is the first pillar. I'm going to start with a dedicated sending domain, never your main one, then set up SPF, DKIM, and DMARC correctly. Use multiple inboxes, top quality and diversified. We run a mix of Microsoft Azure and Gmail inboxes to keep things balanced and resilient. You send from dedicated servers, not cheap shared infrastructure, and warm each inbox gradually. Now, here's the key: keep warming even after you go live. Ongoing low volume sending activity helps preserve your sender reputation long term. Even if your campaign's getting 90% open rates, a 1 or 2% bounce rate can quietly erode deliverability. These signals compound fast and they're hard to recover from. Solid infrastructure isn't just how you start, it's how you stay in the game. Pillar two, targeting for relevance, not just reach. You can't fix bad targeting with clever copy. It's not about blasting a list, it's about building one that's deeply aligned with what you solve. You want to start with people who actually feel the pain that you address. And that might mean filtering by tech stack, team size, or industry, looking for signals like hiring surges or funding rounds, or prioritizing job functions tied to the specific problem that you help with. Enriching with tools like Claire Apollo helps, but the real magic is in how you filter. More emails doesn't mean more replies. Relevance wins every time. Pillar three, messaging that feels human. Most cold emails, they fall flat because they feel like cold emails. The best ones sound like a real person just noticing something useful and reaching out to share it. You want to keep it short, 2 or 3 sentences. Focus on 3 questions: why this person, why now, and what's the value in them replying. Start with what you noticed. Anchor the message in something specific, and then skip the pitch and just invite the conversation. Then use follow ups to build context. We usually run 3 to 4 touch sequences with each message kind of offering a new angle: a reframing of the pain, a relevant takeaway, a soft reminder without pressure. And if your follow up emails rarely get replies, it's time to tweak the messaging or the spacing. Those touches should add value, not just repeat the ask or bump the email. If someone visits your site after reading an email but doesn't respond, that's a perfect time for a follow up. It may be automated, but it's time to feel human and relevant. Something like a light LinkedIn touch or subtle retargeting to kind of meet them where they already are if they have not responded or maybe scheduled on your calendar but shown some interest. Pillar four, execution and iteration. Once a campaign goes live, don't set it and forget it. Watch how people respond. Are reply rates slowing down? Are bounce rates creeping up? That's when you want to dig in. Clean the list, recheck domain health. If one inbox has issues, shift volume to another while you fix it. You don't need a new strategy every week, but you need to tune what's already working and adjust when things dip. Small changes made consistently compound fast. So if your cold outreach isn't landing, one of these four pillars is probably off. But when the infrastructure is solid, the targeting is sharp, the messaging feels human, and you're refining as you go, cold outreach becomes repeatable, scalable, and reliable. You want to treat it like a system, respect the process. That's how you stop guessing and start getting real replies.